welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm not even gonna say welcome back because I have been gone way too long from YouTube, girl. So I'm just gonna go ahead and reintroduce myself. My name is Tracey Nicole, and this is my lifestyle and fitness channel where we're gonna talk about all things lifestyle and all things fitness. So yes, y'all, I've been gone way too long. Way too long. But you know, life happens. We had a panoramic, girl. But no, seriously, YouTube is something that I've always loved. I've always been passionate about. So I was like, let me get back to my passion and what I like to do and stop being afraid and stop being fearful of what people are gonna think and just do it, girl. Honestly, I feel like 2021 has been a year where I'm just getting out of my own way. I feel like I am my biggest obstacle most times, like just getting out of my own way, girl. Cause I be just out here like forgetting that I'm super dope, like I'm dope as hell, and just not even recognizing my own potential. But you know, we're stopping that. We're not waiting on 2022 to get out of our own way. We're doing that right now because we're dope. We got goals to reach. We have to reach our potential. And yes, girl, so honestly, I tried to really talk myself out of doing this video today. Literally any little thing. Girl, your hair ain't done. It ain't done the way you want it to be done. Your part is too far to this side. Girl, Virgo problems. Like, why are we like this? But no, seriously though, I really do appreciate y'all clicking on this video. And today I just want to do like a little chit chat and talk about, you know, life, transitions, goal setting, setting intentions, building healthy habits. And I just want to give some little tidbits of advice, and hopefully it can help somebody today, because these are some things that I did to, you know, go through my different transitions as I am navigating my late 20s. I mean, I know that's not old, but I just feel like life is different. You know, as you start to transition into your late 20s, early 30s, life just becomes different. You know, friendships are different. You know, people are going through transitions, and how we handle situations, we're growing up, we're maturing, that's all different. So first I want to talk about intentions, like setting your intentions and building healthy habits. So for me, I had never been the type of person to like journal or like keep a planner and write down my goals and things like that. And I was always just so disorganized. I was just the type of person that I did well under pressure. Like, okay, you know, I'll get it done, I'll remember. But then when you start forgetting things and you start forgetting birthdays and, you know, things are not working out the way you want to, you feel like you're kind of stagnant and not reaching goals, I really just had to sit down and just examine like what was going on. And it was because I was disorganized. I was trying to reach goals in chaos, which is, I mean, it might be possible for some people, but for me, that did not work well. The first thing I did to help me set like intentions was to write things down. I started to utilize planners, you know, setting goals for myself, whether it just be a small goal. Like, you know, I feel like I had been in school so long, and, you know, I was in school for like 6 or 7 years, and you know, you're always trying to get to the next goal. You're always trying to get to the next level, right? So now I'm at this place where I am stable in my career, and it's like, okay, you know, I don't have those school goals that I'm trying to get to. I'm not trying to get to graduation. I'm not trying to pass the test anymore. Like, I've already finished that. So what's next? So I started with just small goals, like, you know, being consistent with working out, being consistent with drinking water, being consistent with taking my vitamins. And y'all, let me tell you, I did not have any consistency. And I guess I just really never like sat down and examined myself and was like, what is going on? I just was not consistent. I wasn't consistent in relationships, like friendships or, you know, romantic relationships. I just wasn't consistent. I always wanted people to, you know, provide me that consistency, but I needed to provide that for myself. So, you know, I realized like, girl, I had a bottle of vitamins, and you know, I couldn't even finish the bottle. Like, what's going on? So when I set those intentions, I started with small goals like that, like finishing my vitamin every day. That's a goal. You know, it might be small, but it's a big goal to me because, you know, I want to build healthy habits for myself as I get older. And, you know, drinking more water, right? I used to drink like one bottle of water and be like thinking I was doing something. No, setting a goal for drinking 60 ounces of water, and then maybe the next week you up it to 64 ounces of water. These are small wins that we have to celebrate. And I want to touch on that too, like celebrating yourself, celebrating your small wins, any wins. Like, I am guilty of this. Just like, I graduated school, PTA school during the pandemic. So I didn't really, celebrate myself like that. That's a big accomplishment. And so just celebrating yourself and making sure you give yourself praise and grace where you need it. Even if it is something small. And even if, the people around you don't celebrate you, girl, celebrate yourself, okay? Take you a little solo trip, whatever you feel like you have to do. Buy yourself balloons, buy yourself flowers. But I feel like that is just a great start. If you are struggling with consistency, just start with something small. Start with taking your vitamins every day. Start with drinking water. If you want to work out, you don't got to go crazy. And that's why I like to work out solo, because, you be working out with folks and they want to start 0 to 60. Listen, sis, start where you feel comfortable. Your start is your start. Don't let anybody tell you that your 10-minute walk is not a good start, or your 5-minute walk. If you haven't done a 5-minute walk, that might be a lot for you. So start where you feel comfortable. And also, building healthy habits, like just to touch on, those really quickly. So just like working out, being consistent. I noticed that, sometimes I can get in a little funk, right? And I'm like, what's going on? But then I realized I haven't worked out. So getting back to, working out, I try to work out like, I ain't gonna say I'm not even gonna give a number. Let's just say, just try to work out, because that definitely can like boost your mood for sure. So yeah, y'all, like I said, I'm in my late 20s, just trying to navigate everything. I feel like this is now the generation of, what's your purpose? What's your passion? And things like that. And, I always thought I was so passionate about my career until I start working my career. And then I'm like, it's not all that it cracks up to be. So I feel like it's an everyday challenge of finding your purpose and what do you actually love to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's difficult. And if you're struggling with that right now, I would just, for me, I really struggle with finding my purpose and my passion. But, I'm a God girl. So I pray, I ask God to, guide me, lead me to where I need to be. And just thinking about the things that I love to do. Like, I like working out. I genuinely, I'm not gonna say I love it, but I like working out. I like the results. So I will go ahead and say that that is something that I'm passionate about. So getting more into things that you do like to do. When I lived in Nashville, I loved community service. And I know it might sound like cliche, but I really like helping people. And at that time, I felt very full and I felt very fulfilled. So I definitely know that that's something that I need to get back into doing, is like serving my community and finding a sense of community here in Dallas, which, maybe that is why I feel like I have been struggling with my purpose, because I haven't put myself out there. So putting yourself out there, and it can be difficult, putting yourself out there, especially in your late 20s with, finding new things that you like, making friendships. Girl, that's a whole nother story. Making friends in your late 20s is hard, because one, I feel like people be on some weird stuff, and just people are just not genuine these days. So, you expect certain genuineness from people that you have, and you don't always find that. So it is difficult. So just praying about these things. And I didn't even know if I wanted to talk about this next subject, but I feel like it's been so popular with like 2020 and 2021, but the word manifestation. And I definitely believe in manifestation, but like I said, I'm a God girl. So I don't believe in, the universe manifesting my, destiny and desires. Like I said, I'm a God girl through and through. So I truly believe that God will give you the desires of your heart if you make it known to him. You write down your desires, you pray about your desires. And I'm a firm believer of what is for you will always be for you. Nobody can take it away. Just because you might feel like, okay, it's not happening on my time, because I know I'm talking to myself, because I feel like I want things to happen when I want it to happen. I feel like this is my timeline. You know, in my head, when I was young, 29, girl, I would have been married with some kids, a couple houses, like, you know, living just this big life. But, you know, God has his own timing, and it's different for everybody. So while you might think like, and I'm thinking this for myself, I'm behind in life, I'm not doing enough, I don't have a house, or I don't have this, I don't have that. Your time is coming. If it's for you, it's for you. You know, you pray and you tell God, these are the desires of my heart, and he will provide that for you just on his timing. And, you know, I want to go back to consistency and just building consistency, and how I built my consistency. Like I said, I built my consistency by just starting small habits, building those healthy habits, and also, you know, watering good friendships and letting go of things that didn't serve me well. And I feel like those all go hand in hand. So first I want to talk about, you know, watering good friendships. And, you know, you've all had, like, well, I won't say you all, but me personally, I've definitely had some friends that were close enemies, girl. And people will be envious of you because you have this purpose and you have this calling over your life. But just using your discernment and recognizing who is truly in your corner to support you. And in my late 20s, you know, I'm just like, quality over quantity. When I was younger, girl, I had a whole little, you know, you had a bunch of friends, you had a whole little clique. But, you know, whether you just have two really solid friends in your corner, I would rather that any day. You know what I'm saying? And relationships, letting go of those toxic relationships that don't serve you well. And I really had to learn, like, you cannot let people do you any type of way, girl. And these men these days, that is a whole nother video, but they will really try to give you the bare minimum, girl, and want you to accept it. And they want you to be a yes woman and accept the bare minimum. Sis, we are dope. We are dope. We are queens. We are not accepting the bare minimum anymore in 2021, sis. If he doesn't serve you well, let him go. If he doesn't make you happy, if he doesn't make you smile, if you feel like he's low-key like sneak dissing you. I saw like it wasn't a meme, but it was like a little post that said, there's a science behind, you know, men finding good women, like women that are on their ish. They find those women and they low-key just be trying to like put them down and tear them down. And girl, I have encountered men like this, and it is so wild to me. We are not accepting that in 2020 because we are queens. So we are either gonna be by ourselves, we're gonna learn to be by ourselves. I'm learning this as well. We can take solo trips, me included. We can go to dinner by ourselves because we can afford it. We can go get drinks by ourselves because we're not going to just be complacent in a situationship. You know what I'm saying? Now, hey, if that's for you, that's for you. I've been at that point in my life to where a situationship was okay with me. That was a consensual thing, but I'm at the place in my life to where that's just not enough for me. So yeah, you know, just honestly, 2022 right now to 2022 is about getting out of our own way. You know what I'm saying? We know our potential. You're dope, I'm dope. Just doing what you want to do. If you want to start a new business, if you want to start a trucking business, if you want to start that lash business, if you want to start that hair business, if you want to start creating content like me, I definitely know I want to start creating content. If you want to go back to school, it's really all about just getting into it. And I know that sounds so cliche, but honestly, girl, coming from somebody who literally tried to give every excuse in the world to not make this video today, girl, my excuses was so small. I literally was like, I don't like how the girl parted my hair, and so I'm gonna just wait until I get my bundles in, and then I'm gonna record a video. Oh, my setup, my lighting is not good, so you know, I don't have a Sony G7X or whatever the YouTubers say, so I'm not gonna record the video. Girl, these were like legit excuses that I told myself. Legit excuses. So literally just doing it and not worrying about if people are going to support you or not, because I honestly struggled with that as well. You know, what are people going to support me? Do I even know, enough people to watch my videos? But I feel like if it's your God-given gift and you do it well and you're consistent, it's really about consistency, y'all. You can't just, you know what I'm saying, think you're gonna put a little and it's gonna just come out right. No, you gotta be consistent. So just start. You're never gonna have enough money. You're never gonna have all the support you need. You're never gonna get all your family members to support you. You're never gonna get all your friends to support you. You know what I'm saying? So girl, people will support you. If you feel like you don't have a niche, you don't know what your niche is, find what you're passionate about, find what you like to do, and perfect that, work on that, be consistent with that. And with that being said, yes, y'all, thank you so much for tuning into my little chit chat today. And I really hope and pray that this video helps somebody, find their motivation and help somebody get started. Like if it's really just one person, that's, my goal has been met. Because honestly, like I said, I made this video for myself and to help somebody else. So yeah, y'all, if you enjoyed this video, if you felt like it helped you in any type of way, please just give me a thumbs up below and let me know any topics that you guys want to see. Like I said, this is going to be my lifestyle and fitness channel, so I definitely plan on incorporating some workout videos, some vlogs, and all of the above. So yes, y'all, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see y'all in the next one.